Hello and welcome everyone. Today we have come up with a new topic that is related to the SEPA recent payment system, that is Target 2, which is called as the Trans-European Automated Real-Time Cross Settlement Express Transfer System. This is similar to that what we have in India. We call it as RTGS, Real-Time Gross Settlement System, right? This is a urgent payment system, high-value payment system as well. And let's understand who all are the participant in the Target 2. So there can be a direct participant in the Target 2 system, which is similar to what we have in RTGS system in India. And there can be an indirect participation as well. So I'll explain you how who can be the direct participant in the Target 2. The following types of entities are eligible for the direct participation in Target 2. Number one, the credit institutions established in the European Economical Area, which we call it as EEA, and including when they act through a branch established in the EEA. So those institutions or the financial institutions or banks which are established in this area, that is EEA, that is European Economic Area, they can be a direct participant under the Target 2. They just have to reach out to Target 2 if they are a new banks or establishment over there, and then Target 2 will facilitate in them in terms of onboarding to the Target 2 system. Same way, the credit institutions established outside the EEA, that is European Economic Area, provided that they act through a branch established in the EEA. So this is the second one, where the credit institutions established outside of the EEA can also be the direct participant, but there is a condition underlying that, that is they have to act through a branch established under the EEA. The next one is the NCPs, for sure, National Central Banks of the European Union, member states, and the European Central Bank. So European Central Bank, as we know that this consists of the central banks of all the European Unions, and they form the system or the entity called it as European Central Bank, where all the central bank of that European area owns this. So NCBs of this European Union can also be the direct participant under the Target 2. So all these SEPA, Target 2, and EURO-1, all are the different systems which is available in the European area, European Union, in the Euro, so that they can make payments either via the low value payment system, high value payment system, urgent payment system. Just like in India, we have different systems available within the India itself, like UPI transfers is there, IMPS is there, RTGS is there, NEFT is there. Likewise, in European Union or the countries within this European Union, they have formed multiple systems for their different needs or kind of payments, right? So that is all about this Target 2, EURO-1, or SEPA. So others can also be the participant inside this Target 2. The relevant central bank may, at its discretion, also admit the following entities as direct participant. That is number one, EU member, that is European Union member states treasury departments of the central regional government active in the money market. EU member states public sector bodies authorized to hold the accounts for the customers, and then investment firms established in the EEA, and entities managing ancillary systems and acting in that capacity. And the last one, credit institutions or any of the entities of the types listed under the first one, that is EU member states, and the second one, EU member states public sector bodies authorized. So these are the ways or the entities or the financial institution or national central banks who can be the participant under this Target 2, which is a high value payment system or similar to what we have in India, that is our real-time gross settlement system. So what happens over here is, even though it is a cross-border payment within the European area, it acts as a local payment system, but it is a high value and urgent payment system as well. So over there, there are different periods that is run by the Target 2 system, and this is that when they receive the transaction, they process the transaction, and there is different activities happen: start of the day, end of the cutoff, reporting, exchange all types, all those business periods are active, and basis that they can make the transactions. So this is something on the Target 2, which is part of our syllabus as well. SEPA payment syllabus as well. So as we know that we are already running these courses over our platform where you can learn the SEPA and the target 2 related on the payments, which is related to this European area. You can learn these payments end to end from our platform. This is something which we have launched from a couple of months and the responses are very good. And students are definitely utilizing this opportunity because there are a lot of works going on in the SEPA region, right? And a lot of banks are looking for the skilled resources who have experience into SEPA. So we definitely provide that kind of knowledge that would be helpful for you to crack some of the very good interviews. And I'll quickly walk you through the different content which we provide under the syllabus. And it is definitely a exhaustive syllabus where you would be trained for around 20 hours, 1 month duration course. And over the weekend, you will be able to join these classes for 2 hours. And then these are the contents which I'll walk you through quickly. So we'll start with the introduction to the SEPA. We'll give some basic idea on what is payment. If you are new to the payment domain itself, no issues. You'll be trained from the basics, and then gradually you'll move into the advanced level of the payments, and then gradually you'll learn the SEPA things as well. So we'll start with the payment introduction and then SEPA. What is SEPA? Background of the SEPA. When did it started? History, and the reasons and the unions which are available under the SEPA. Clearing systems involved in the SEPA. There are multiple different varieties of the clearing systems involved in the SEPA. So those things you'll be, walk through. Then we have payment schemes in the SEPA, which is SEPA credit transfer, which is popularly called as SCT, SEPA direct debit, STT, and SEPA instant credit transfer, that is called as SICT, and SEPA direct debit, which is core SDD is what we call it as. So these things, not only the definition part, we'll be taking the multiple use cases and the business scenarios and the different messages which are involved in it and the accounting entities that takes place, like the way which we used to teach it over the SWIFT and cross-border payment. Same way we'll be training it to you over here, thinking you know nothing in this SEPA side. That is what our objective is, to teach you in such a way that you learn the payment as if you have been working from a while. And then we'll move into the SEPA payment messages, which includes definitely the ISO 2022, because SEPA region is the first one who inherited this ISO 2022 messages. So they have been using this paying, cash management, and PAX messages from a while now. And we'll be explaining all those messages which is involved in this SEPA payments. That is payment initiation, which includes EURO-1, that is a payment initiation, and payment EURO-2, which is the payment status report of that payment. And then we have different cash management messages, which is used for sending out the status of this, which is used for debit and credit advice, and then statement reports, statement messages, and so on, and which includes your cancellation as well. So all of these three, which I have listed down over here, it includes all those end-to-end business flows and multiple business cases as well, which happens to be there in the SEPA payments, right? For example, return that happens, how is return handled, end-to-end business scenarios, how the direct debit transfer happens, what are the end-to-end flow over there, what is the exceptional flow, everything would be, walk you through, would be trained for you. And then we'll learn about the SEPA clearing and settlement, which includes SEPA clearing. There are different clearings available over here, and the settlement, how the settlement happens, what is EBA, EBA, what is step 1, what is target 2, and then into the SEPA credit transfer, we'll learn about the SEPA 4-corner model, SEPA credit transfer happy path, SEPA credit transfer reject flow, SEPA credit transfer return flow, recall flow, outward flow, and inward flow. Same way we'll learn about the SDD, that is SEPA direct debit, which includes SEPA direct debit inward flow, outward flow, direct debit mandate, direct debit happy path flow, RMSs, which is a pre-settlement for the pre-settlement, and RMSs for the post-settlement, SDD reject flow, SEPA direct debit reversal flow, and refund flow, and same way for the return flow as well. Same way, we will learn about the SCT payment messages, as we were discussing different messages that will be involved in the SEPA payments, that is PAN EURO-1, EURO-2, EURO-8, which is used for the single customer credit transfer payment, EURO-9, which is FI to FI fund transfer payment, EURO-4, which is used for the return, cash management EURO-56, which is used for the cancellation of the payment, cash management EURO-29, And then under the SEPA direct debit payment messages, which is equivalent to that what we have in ACH payments or mandate related payments, right? So PAN 008, PAX 003, PAN 007, PAX 007, PAX 002, cash management 054, cash management 028. Same way, the messages involved in the SEPA for the Swift empty messages, including MT103, 202, 202 cover, 191, 199, 210, and some other empty messages as well. So when I say the messages, this is not only about explaining the different message structure, format, specification, but also explaining you the end-to-end business flow of your single customer credit transfer payment. For an example, PAX 08, right? What all messages are involved over there, how the payment is initiated, how the accounting entries takes place, what are the validation that takes place, each and everything, like what we used to teach it over Swift and ISO 2022 messages as well. So similar to that, you are going to learn the SEPA payments end-to-end over here. And this is the only platform where you can learn from the basics to the advanced level, which is required for you to crack some of the very good interviews, which is, been taken. And the trainer is highly experienced in the SEPA region, more than 10 years of experience of working into SEPA system implementation. So this is definitely going to help you out in terms of your learning, and also in terms of working in different kind of projects as well. And definitely the 50 interview questions, which is related to your SEPA payments, would be trained to you and would also help in terms of creating a good CV that will be helpful for you to be, highlighted in some of the popular recruitment websites like Naukri, etc. Right? So this kind of support will be definitely provided. Along with this, as you know that we also provide the different artifacts. Once you are done with this training, we also provide these different artifacts, which includes MT to MX converter tools, right? And then the 50 interview questions, as I discussed with you. Trainer contact, once you complete the course, you'll get the trainer contact also, just in case if you are stuck in some kind of project, or you are already or if you have any doubts as well. So even if you finish up your courses, we are there to assist you, and this partnership is going to be for for a long time. So we have both online as well as self-paced program, right, where every month the new batches starts. To understand the timing and dates, right, you would have to just email us at swiftpayments@gmail.com, and we would let you know the latest batch timings and dates. Mostly on the weekend would be the classes. And that's all. Looking forward for more enrollment from your side, because this is the only place where you learn end to end, even though you are not from this payment domain, whether you be from the healthcare, insurance, or BPO sector as well. So as you know that the migration project is still going on, you would like to grab this opportunity and move into the payment sector. This is the hot piece of cake which is right now there. The domain is very demanding right now. For another 6 to 7 years, it is going to be very demanding, because entire world is migrating into ISO 2022. This is a big opportunity. As I say, I keep on saying this, and this is the fact. If you just look back to the number of recruitments that has been happened on the payment domain side, whether it be the business analysis, quality analyst, product owner, scrum master, operation side, everywhere, the one who has skill set in the payments domain, they are definitely been hired, and they get more opportunity compared to any other domain right now. That's what I can say, and it's proven. So that's all for the day, and I'll look forward to receive more enrollment from your side, as new batches on every month we are starting. And also we have self-paced program where you get entire videos of the courses. So all right, that's all for the day. I'll see you next time. Take care.